today's video is this everyday makeup look, my updated everyday makeup look. I am just going out. I'm going to be out all day. I want to look pretty, feel pretty, just look all done up, but also, trying to keep it a little natural by not wearing false lashes. So if you guys are interested in this look and of course the products I used, keep on watching and I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Hey guys, so my skin is already prepped. The first thing I like to do is fill in my brows with waterproof mascara, and I just comb through my brows with mascara until they are dark enough for me. And once they're dark enough for me, I go straight into a very natural concealer shade to outline my brows. And I like to use an angled eyebrow brush because it really gives a very precise brow shape. Next, I just blend out that concealer around my eyebrows, and as you guys can see, it's pretty natural on my skin. Once I'm done with my brows, I use my setting powder as a primer, and I put that all over my face with a sponge. Putting on the setting powder before applying my foundation really just gives me a smooth, even base to work with. Next, I use my Lancôme foundation in the shade 555C to even out my skin tone, and I haven't tried their newly formulated foundation from Lancôme. I do plan on trying it eventually, but I really like the old one. And another thing, this shade is too dark and too red for me, but I still use it because I just like the longevity of it. I like the finish. It just gives me this soft matte airbrush finish that I just really love. The foundation brush I'm using is a dome shaped densely packed brush, which also gives me an airbrush finish. And this foundation brush is by Morphe. And once I'm done with the brush, I go back in with my sponge to really just blend the foundation out even more. For my concealer, I am using a concealer that's a few shades lighter than me to highlight my face, and I love this concealer so much. It goes on so smoothly. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I got it in the shade Amande. And this concealer is so easy to blend out. It also just gives me a very smooth appearance in my pores, you guys. It just really minimizes my pores and makes them less noticeable. After applying this concealer to my face, I like to go in with a setting powder. I like to put a setting powder on top of it to keep it from creasing, and I'm still using my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. Y'all, I still have not found a setting powder that compares to the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I always go back to this one, but I am still trying out other setting powders. I just really like the Fit Me powder. Once I'm done setting my concealer, I go in and set my foundation with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh pressed powder. It's a very light, silky powder that really just locks in my foundation even more. And after that powder, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Thick Mint to bronze my face. I'm also using this as eyeshadow and contour, so it's just like a 3-in-1 powder for me. I am layering my mascaras. I first go in with my Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara, and I love this mascara because it gives me the volume, the curl, and it just makes my lashes look so much fuller than they actually are. And to make my lashes thicker and longer, I like to use the Fenty Beauty mascara. For blush, I'm using my Mented Cosmetics blush in the shade Buried Away. And this blush shade is the perfect berry shade for my skin tone. It has the right amount of pigment and it just blends out so evenly. It's not patchy, and I just think it really adds that color to my face that I need. Once I'm done adding my blush, I like to go back to my setting powder and add more to my face to make my face brighter and also just do the baking technique. To do this, I like to use a sponge, then I go in and take a brush to dust off all of the extra powder off of my face. My lip combo was a little chaotic in this video, but to outline my lips, I used my LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. I made sure to fill in my top lip more than my bottom, just to create that two-tone natural lip color. Then I went in with a clear lip gloss to put on top, and I realized I used too much of the lip liner, so I ended up wiping it off and reapplying the clear gloss. Then I decided to add some of my Fenty Beauty gloss to the bottom of my lip, just to add some pink and give my lips some more color. So this is how the lip combo turned out. Very pretty, very natural. And the last thing I do to my face is set everything in place with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. When I'm done spraying that setting spray on my face, I just wait for it to dry and I am done. So this is how the makeup look turned out. So let me know what you guys think in my description box. And of course, I will list everything I used in today's video in my description box. And I will see you guys next time.